Are you interested in learning about wholesaling? If so, you come to the right place. In this video, we'll dive into the process of wholesaling and how it has significant advantages over fix and flips. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more real estate insights. So what is wholesaling? Well, wholesaling means getting a property under contract, and instead of you purchasing this house, closing on it, you assign your contract to another buyer and you make a fee in between. This allows you to make a profit without taking on any of the risk or needing to raise any capital. It is a much faster process of getting paid compared to a fix and flip project, let's say. However, the best wholesalers, they know the market and the property values like the back of their hand. You become a successful wholesaler when you can consistently get deals under contract for a lot less than market value. But I always like to keep things real with you guys, right? Talking about wholesaling and doing it is two different things. So how are we at Whiteacre actually going through this process? So we're trying to wholesale a lot more properties than ever before this year. We usually get a deal under contract, and right at that time we decide what is the exit strategy. By exit strategy, what I mean is this deal a fix and flip project? Is this a wholesale project? Or can we keep this property as a rental? If after our analysis the deal makes us, let's say, $100,000 or more in profit, then we typically do the fix and flip project. And especially it's only going to take us 6 to 8 months to complete the job. However, if you can make, let's say, $50,000 to $70,000 wholesaling it in wholesale fees, then that is always the route that we prefer to go, because you get paid so much faster, right? So much quicker. We don't need to raise any capital to purchase a property that way. We don't need to manage any construction crews, and it allows us to keep more of the cash in the bank and do more lead generation. So the lead generation machine gives us an opportunity to keep only the best deals and wholesale the rest. In the market we're in, where there is a lot of confusion and uncertainty with high interest rates and fear of recession, we are focused on keeping easy projects. And by easy, what I mean, guys, is that I would love to do more cosmetic updates, right? Kitchen, baths, flooring, and make high profit margins. And by high profit, again, $80,000, $100,000 or more. And everything else to be wholesaled. One of the most important parts of a successful wholesale, though, is finding a good buyer, right? Because guys, don't forget, wholesaling is you're assigning a contract for someone else to close on it. How does that work? How do you find someone? And there's multiple ways for you to find a buyer. What I like the most is going on the MLS and looking at LLCs that have been purchasing properties in the last 6 months. I then skip trace those LLCs, I get the owner's name and number, and I call. And I say, hey, I know you purchased the property in Boston. I got another one in Boston. Are you interested? You can start building buyers lists that way, right? Another way is going back to the MLS and then looking at who has been selling fix and flip projects. There's a way to search by keywords, renovated houses, new construction houses, and reach out to the agent and be like, hey, I know you just sold the property. Is your client interested in another project, right? They will love that phone call. It's a cold phone call, right? But they will like that because you're bringing them a lead, and agents can bring new buyers. Another one that we like, we're not doing it as much now, but we're trying to put a lot more effort, is going on auctions. Go to the auction sites, properties that are being auctioned off. There is usually 10 to 20 investors out there bidding on a property. Those guys are all buyers, right? They're looking to buy. So network with them, get their card, get their number, and send them deals that you got, because if they're at an auction site, they're looking to buy properties. Here's another way. You can actually become member of a local RIA, real estate investing group, right? Networking group. And if you are a member of that RIA, and guys, join ours, go on MEETUP and become part of our MEETUP real estate investing group. But you can join anyone local and share with them that property that you got under contract if you're looking for a buyer. Because typically who shows up on these networking events are other real estate investors looking for deals, right? So by you leveraging your membership in that group, they will push it out to every member, and you might find a great buyer that way. So become part of the local RIA, send them the deal that you have looking for a buyer. And then the last one I would say is social media. There's a lot of online groups there, real estate investing groups, and you can post it there. Hey, I got this property, looking to wholesale it. It's a little bit more aggressive. Everybody will see it, and I don't usually like that. But if you don't have any buyers to this point, I think as a last resort, use social media groups online. Now that you have a buyer's list and you're actually going out there and sharing the deal you got under contract, let me actually tell you guys how I look at it from my perspective, right? Because I'm also getting deals from wholesalers. Whiteacre properties, I mean, we are buyers, we're buying properties, right? So I get deals from wholesalers all the time, and a lot of them are not following the 70% rule, right? 70% of ARV minus repairs. Or if they are following it, they are overestimating the after repair value. They think the property will sell for a lot more money, and underestimating the construction budget because they don't have a construction background. They think we're gonna spend $50,000 on a renovation when it can be $100,000. The best wholesalers I work with, they got those two numbers figured out. And what they are doing is getting a property under contract at a much discounted value than market, and they are still leaving us a room to make a profit. They follow the 70% rule and they leave profit for us to make, because now I gotta purchase it, I gotta fix and flip it, and I'm looking to make at least $70,000 to $80,000 on a project, or it's not worth my time. But if you get a good deal, then you'll find a buyer no matter what. And like I said, I would love to buy it from you guys. Keep me in mind. I'm also open to partnerships. If you don't want to wholesale it, you want to do a deal with someone, we are one of those investors where we can go into a partnership, do the fix and flip, and then split profits. So reaching out to us, working together as a team, you increase your chances of converting a deal on that first appointment. If you guys reached out to us, one of our acquisition managers will come with you to the appointment. They'll be prepared with a cash offer ahead of time. They will be the one to negotiate the price, get the contract signed, and then together decide, is this a fix and flip, is this a wholesale, and what are the next steps? As a team working together, we can increase the chances of converting at the right price, right? Because we want to maximize the profit on every transaction that we go out. And you know, the deal with Anthony was a good one. Was a win-win. Seller got what they wanted. Anthony got the experience from that face-to-face seller appointment. We got a buyer that closed, and they are happy to get a deal, right? Just to give you guys some insight of what are the benefits of working together, and hopefully it's helpful.
I found the deal, and I brought it to Whiteacre at that point, just because I know they have a lot more experience than I do. They have a list of A-list buyers where they can kind of make a few phone calls, and they put an offer, and that the deal is going to close. Another part of it is I want to build a relationship with them, so I figured this would be a good way to kind of really connect and kind of analyze the deal together, go through the process, and hopefully do more of these down the road. They're very professional, they're all honest. They'll keep you involved throughout the process, and that's what they did for me. That's the kind of value that they have as far as, just kind of instilling that confidence, and that the deal's going to get done.
Wholesaling is a great strategy in today's real estate market. Like I told you guys, we are doing it. It works. It's a faster process than fix and flips. You get paid within 30 days, which allows you, again, to put that money out on lead generation and get the next deal, right? You don't have to deal with contractors. You don't have to deal with raising capital. I hope you got some golden nuggets out of it to apply to your own business. If you are a new investor and interested to connect with other local investors, you should come to our meetup events. Guys, we have them once a month, just very low-key events where we network with each other, get to learn from also local speakers. So come join me, say you came from the video. That always gets me energized. All right, hit that like button, subscribe, and catch you guys on the next one.